lose money if we don't go. It's like we're giving them a gift. It ends at 6 o'clock. It's 5:58, Audrey noted, checking the digital clock by the bed. What about destroying the room with our crazy, nasty sex? Jeff asked, already putting his shoes back on with surprising speed. Oh, we're doing that. No doubt. But how about we go to happy hour, chug a lot of fancy wine, make a full dinner out of the hors d'oeuvres, come back here, and then tear it up. Best of Seth and Gigi. 2 hours later, they were back in the room, lying on top of the covers, staring at the ceiling. They were both bloated with lukewarm California rolls, questionable cheddar cubes, and 3 glasses of complimentary Chardonnay that tasted like oak-flavored battery acid. I don't think it's possible to drink more wine in that short a time than we just did, Jeff groaned, rubbing his stomach. Not without a funnel and a medical team. God, this bed is so comfortable, Audrey whispered, her voice fading. It's like a cloud made of high thread count cotton. Well, the better for the doing it, Jeff said, though his eyes were drifting shut. So what do you say? You gonna shimmy back into that sex getup you had on before? The one with the straps. Oh, yeah, I will, Audrey said, not moving a single muscle. Just come here and snuggle for just 1 minute to digest. Okay, just a minute. 10 minutes later, Jeff reached for the remote with the slow, deliberate movement of a sloth. Hey, you know what? They got in-room movies. Oh, yeah. You want to watch something dirty to get us in the mood? Something that requires a credit card? Nice, Audrey mumbled. Oh, Spider-Man 3, Jeff said, his eyes lighting up. The one with the sand guy. Oh, yeah, that sounds good. 2, sand is sexy. Purchase, Jeff said, clicking the button. $13.95. Worth it. And here we go. The next morning, they woke up feeling refreshed, well-rested, and completely unwrecked. The room was in pristine condition, save for a stray sushi container in the minibar. That was the most amazing night, Audrey said, stretching like a cat. Oh, definitely. Best I ever had. Top 5, for sure. Sorry we didn't have crazy sex, or any sex, or even a meaningful conversation. It's fine, Jeff said. It was the perfect night of sleep. Sex would have ruined the quality of the REM cycle. We're at that age where a good pillow is better than a bad orgasm. Does this prove we're dull? Jeff looked at her, truly seeing her. Look, it's like you said. We're fine. We have nothing to prove. We've proven it already. We have done it in some pretty wild places, like stairwells, cars, Canada. We conquered a whole nation. Audrey, you know, there's an hour and a half before checkout, Audrey suggested playfully, leaning over him. We could still do it. A quickie before the maid knocks. Or, Jeff countered, we could sleep some more. And maybe see if there's a breakfast buffet. I was hoping you'd say that. Chapter 5. The Romeo of High Finance, the wedding, and the auto show song. The weekend of Susan's wedding had arrived, a date that had been circled on the calendar in Audrey's planner with the intensity of a blood sacrifice. Susan was the head of Audrey's department, a woman who lived for Shakespeare and romantic gestures that made Jeff want to move to a cabin in the woods and communicate only through smoke signals. Susan loves Shakespeare, Audrey explained for the 10th time as she struggled with a zipper that seemed designed to prevent human entry. Her fiancé proposed to her at work, dressed like Romeo. He climbed a ladder to her cubicle. It was so romantic. That's romantic? Jeff asked, watching her from the bed with a look of profound skepticism. Prancing around in tights in an office. The guy made a total ass of himself. I bet security almost tackled him. You know, women like Ki-Han Eng are willing to make asses of themselves for them, Audrey countered, finally winning the battle with the zipper. I don't see how his wife likes it when he comes out of the closet. Jeff muttered, You know what, babe? You don't have to go. I'd rather go alone than have to pretend you're foreign, so you don't have to talk to anyone. Jeff paused, the memory of their last outing flickering in his mind. That was work until that damn busboy got chatty about soccer. I was doing a great Guamish accent. He sighed. He knew he was in trouble. He knew that if he didn't go, he'd hear about it every time he wanted to watch a game for the next 3 years. Count me in. I'll wear the suit, but I'm not dancing. The reception was at a grand hotel that smelled of lilies and old money. There was a massive ice sculpture of Cupid in the center of the room. Jennifer and Adam were there, too. Jennifer was looking at the ice sculpture with a look of longing that made Adam's wallet tremble in his pocket. A simple wedding can be magical, too, Jennifer said, taking a picture with her phone. Oh, just a few friends on the beach, but maybe with a Cupid ice sculpture with 5-cup rolling out of the arrow. Is that too much? Adam looked at Jeff. Jeff looked at Adam. You're engaged, Jeff whispered, leaning in. Replace we agreed with she decided. You'll save a lot of time and oxygen. You're welcome. As the night wore on, Jeff found himself drifting toward the bar, the traditional sanctuary for men surviving weddings. He had already had 3 scotches as old school Jeff signal when the DJ announced a special dedication. I got something to say, Jeff shouted, grabbing the microphone from a very startled DJ. He was well into the physical Jeff phase now. Audrey froze. Jennifer looked like she wanted to melt into the carpet. You don't know me. Jeff slurred into the mic, but there's a very special lady in the house. Not you, Susan. You're fine, but you're in tights. Anyway, I want to dedicate a song to Audrey, because this song reminds me of a really special day that we had together, because she's a champ. And she carried all 40 pounds of brochures at the auto show without complaining once. The music started, a synth-heavy, shamelessly 80s beat. Get out of my dream. Get into my car, Jeff sang, or rather, bellowed. He began to do a dance that involved a lot of pointing, uncoordinated hip thrusting, and a move he called the windshield wiper. The Bronx